Hey everyone, welcome to the Let's Get Loud podcast. This is a solo podcast episode with A. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening. We appreciate you so much. The fact that people just listen to me talk is pretty fun. And I'm not going to lie, don't tell Jose, but I really love the solo podcast episodes because then I actually get to talk. It's really fun. So I'm actually recording this a little bit early because as you guys are listening to this, I am on the beach in Hawaii. OMG, I am so excited. And so I wanted to record a little bit early. I am really taking some time at the beginning of this year to really flirt and think about how I want to live this year. And I'm not putting any pressure on, and I may or may not be taking all of January to figure it out. But after that, it is game on. So watch this space. Okay, I'm going to get right to this. Last week, if you missed the solo podcast episode, you need to go back to it. So I'm digging in a little bit deep to some weight loss stuff. Jose and I are doing the Mindful Body program right now, and which you can still access if you join as a member. But the Mindful Body program itself, the 10-week program, is shut, but all of our members do have access to that content. But that's a little bit of rainbows and butterflies. I'm not going to lie. It's really focusing on your mindset, which is so important. But there's some other stuff that's important too. And that happens to be like my favorite stuff to talk about. So it's so good that Jose and I have each other to balance each other out because she loves the frou frou fa 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 stuff. Okay. So let's get into what gives you access to success. So last week's episode was all about, am I eating enough? I had a question from a member who hadn't lost weight this week, and she was wondering if she was eating enough. And so that was a really deep conversation that I had on last week's podcast episode. Hopefully you guys had a listen. If you didn't and that topic interests you, please go back. But today we're going to talk about what gives you access to success. Because what brought this up is on last week's episode, I was talking about consistency. Here's the thing, you guys. I see this all the time where people are always looking for the next thing, the next magical formula, but they're not being consistent with their current formula. Like the only way that you're allowed to decide that your current formula isn't giving you success is that you're actually doing your current formula. Okay? And so I was talking about this on the last podcast, and I was talking about, are you being 85? So consistency for me, I'm putting a number on it, is 85%. You're doing things at 85% consistency. Okay. That's you being consistent. You're performing them 85% of the time. If you are being consistent and still not getting results, if you're looking for weight loss, then you can declare, all right, I need a new plan. I need to adjust my plan. And it's never that I need to like scrap it and start over. It's like I need to tweak, I need to adjust. Okay. So then I started to think, if I'm telling them that they need to be doing these things at 85%, they're all going to be asking me, what should I be doing? So, what should you be doing every single day in order to create weight loss for yourself? I am about to tell you. Okay, here we go. I can tell you what I should be doing 85% of the time in order to create weight loss for me, but I can't tell you what you should be doing 85% of the time. I can't tell you what daily actions set you up for success. Only you can figure that out for yourself. But I am going to give you a few of mine because we all love examples. Example number one for me is prioritizing my water. If I do not drink water before coffee, I tend to drink more coffee, drink less water. When I drink less water, I do not have as much energy. I am more prone to cravings and I'm hungrier. Why would I not consistently prioritize my water? Sometimes these tiny little things that I'm describing to you, they're so minor, they're so little that it's almost like we don't value the impact that they could have if we were consistent with them. Like, is there magic if one day I drink 2 liters of water before my coffee? Absolutely not. Is there magic though? If 25 days out of 30, I could consistently drink water before coffee? Yes. And so it's all about hyper focusing on your everyday activities with the bigger picture in mind. So water is a big one for me. Another one for me is having grab and go options. So I work from home. I have the time. I could prioritize Cooking fresh meals every single meal I'm home. 100% I could prioritize. I have autonomy. One of the best parts about what I do is that I have full autonomy over my time, pretty close to full autonomy over my time, but I don't prioritize it. I don't want to take a lot of time out of my workday to make fancy meals. So I know that I will grab whatever is easiest. Sometimes that's a granola bar. Nothing wrong with granola bars, but I have goals and values that align with having minimally processed, nutrient dense food most of the time. And so, in order for me to accomplish that success, now this piece has nothing to do with weight loss. This is just a health personal goal. Having food prepped is huge for me. So, why would I not just prioritize that? Again, we just have to hyper focus on, is me having egg cups in my fridge today going to make me lose 20 pounds this year? No. But imagine the impact on my weight loss journey that having prepped food in my fridge, imagine if out of the 365 days this year, out of 320, I had minimally processed, high protein, nutrient dense food prepped in my fridge. Boom. Would that make a difference? Yes. So funny. When we look big picture, we're like, oh, yes, that would make a difference. But then it's like, but what about today? Will it make a difference? No. We don't value the tiny, small things because we don't see the needle moving. But then when we see the needle move, we hyper focus on like that, just the needle. But what about those every day-to-day things that we did? All right. Another one for me is my movement. That one is very easy for me. That one I don't have to be conscious of at all, but certainly moving my body every single day sets me up for success. It just really helps me to remind me more than anything of the person I want to be. I often take in my personal development content while I'm walking. It's my fresh air time. It's a dedicated time that I cannot work. It is an amazing, incredible time for my physical and mental health, and that helps me be at my best. And when I'm at my best, I'm at my best. And so movement is a huge one for me. Okay. I've got two more. Reflection. Again, if you're like, will reflecting on your choices yesterday, today, impact your weight loss journey? Nope. What if I reflected every single day this month? What if I wrote in a journal every single day this month? Would that impact my weight loss journey? Yep, it would. Because when I spend time reflecting, what that does is it creates awareness around my thoughts that are triggering my actions. So I'm at a point in my journey where I don't have any big habits that I need to change. There's no big lifestyle changes that I need to make. Like I'm not a person who's starting from maybe like no movement, consuming hundreds or thousands of more calories a day on average than they need. That's not where I'm at. So I'm at a point where I have certain behaviors that I do, and I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I make that choice? Why did I want that? Because when you choose something, you wanted it. You know that, right? So why did I want that? Do you know what helps me unpack that and figure that out? Reflecting. So reflecting is a tool that I use to help me understand why I choose things. Okay. The next piece is connected. If I stay connected every single day, that I am a bajillion times more likely to achieve my goals. So something I do is every single day, I have a visual reminder in my office of my goals, and I pause and I look at that visual reminder and I remind myself of who I want to be, why I want that, and what my goal is that day, and really being specific about that day. Okay, I didn't really want to make this one about me, but it kind of turned into something about me. But here's the thing. I need you guys to look into your own lives. Do you even know what gives you access to success? Actually, what is success? Have you defined success for you for this month, this year? I think this year is just too big of a time to chunk something off. You don't know what this year has in store for you. What if you just looked at this month or the next 2 months or 3 months? Would success look like to you? Is success weight loss? I hope it's bigger. If it is weight loss, amazing. But I hope it's also authentic weight loss without dieting, weight loss without diet culture, weight loss without toxicity. Okay. That's what I hope that you guys are looking for. Maybe you're not looking for that at all. Maybe you're listening to this podcast and you've got some business goals. What does success look like for you? Maybe you have a relationship goals. Maybe you have financial goals. What does success look like for you? I always go to financial goals because I find it so tangible. Okay. Let's say you are like, I want to save money the next 3 months. I want to save money, honey, or I want to pay off my line of credit, or I want to save money to go on vacation. This is a fun one. I like this because this is so numerical, right? What would you need to do? Ask yourself this. What would I need to do? And this is how we're going to reverse engineer these goals and come up with our daily things. What would I need to do every single day to increase the likelihood of me achieving that? Staying connected to my financial goal. Maybe you're saving for a trip to Mexico. Put pictures of Mexico somewhere and you check in with that picture every single day. Check your bank account every day. Check your bank account every single day. Maybe you total up everything that's going out that day. Maybe you create awareness the month before on how much you spend at Starbucks. Maybe that will help you to decide where you want to make some changes. Um, I think that pretty much that would be it for your financial goals. Uh, I mean, I'm sure there's other things. Oh, you could like go in and look at your card and figure out all those random monthly subscriptions that you're paying that are like only $5.99, but you haven't canceled them because it's annoying to cancel. I'm talking to myself right now. I could definitely save myself a good $50 a month by canceling all those random subscriptions, but I just like have not prioritized it. Did you guys hear my language? I did not say that I didn't have enough time. I just said I haven't prioritized it. So everyone, here's what I want from you. I would love for you guys to where are we at? What date are we? It's January 25th. Okay. Let's look at the next 2 months, February, March. Can you define success for me? What would success look like for you? And then I want you to ask yourself, if I and that's a result. Let's look for let's go. Let's go. We want results. That's okay. Let's go for results. Okay. I do want to encourage you though that if you were setting weight loss results, that you just say, I'm going to lose weight. Okay. Let's not say 10 pounds. Let's not say 5 pounds. Let's just say, I want to lose weight. Okay. And then I want you to ask yourself, okay, if I'm going to lose weight in February and March, what would I need to do every single day? Maybe look at a day in your life that was like easy, went well. Okay. You were in a calorie deficit. You felt it. You knew it. Or maybe a week where you lost weight. Well, what did you do? What gives you, maybe it's going to bed earlier. Like, what are the small things that you can do every single day to give you access to success? And then you write those down. Okay. 5, 6 at the most. This is not a lot. Okay. Write them down. And for the month of February, track them and see how consistent you can be. And the only thing you do in February is focus on consistency. The only thing you do is being as consistent as possible on the things you wrote on your sheet. The results will follow. It will be like magic. When we hyper focus on the results, though, we start to like scramble and then we change things and we question it. Nope. You already spent the mental energy deciding what result you were looking for. And you already decided what you feel like is enough to get you the results you're looking for. You've already decided that. You already spent the mental energy on that. So let's move on. Let's spend our mental energy somewhere else. Let's spend our mental energy on being so consistent on the things you said that you think will unlock success for you in that department. And then at the end of February, we can evaluate and we can see, where are you at? Were you 85% consistent? Did you get the results that you were looking for? It is literally as simple as that. So I hope that after listening to this podcast, you are all able to think about the result that you're looking for out of next month, and that you are able to identify a handful, 5, 6 things that you could do every single day to unlock that success. There is one thing though, that no matter what your goal is, no matter what your result is that you're looking for, okay, no matter what, that every single one of you need to be doing every single day. And that is checking in with the result that you're looking for. And not just the result, but why you want that result. So if you wrote weight loss, why? I want to have more energy. I want to feel comfortable in my skin. I want to be able to pick up my granddaughter. deeper. And I want you to connect with that why every single day. And I want you to pause and I want you to think, okay, this is what I want. This is the result I'm looking for. This is why I want it. And this is what I need to do every single day to achieve it. If you only did that, you guys, if you only did that every single day, I think you will be shocked at the success that you get. So I'm going to be bossy. You want results? Check in with the results every single day. That is the one thing that every single one of you should be doing. The others are up to you. You need to go into your own life. You need to create awareness on what things do set you up for success, and we'll take it from there. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. As I said before, conversations like this are happening within our Sneak Peek group, which is a free group on Facebook. Just search YWWL Sneak Peek, and we are having conversations within that little community all about things that are giving other people access to success. It's an amazing place to be and to learn a little bit more about us, your weight loss, mindset, calorie deficit, all the things. All right, everyone, have an amazing day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.